Kathy, have you ever had to go to the hospital, the doctor's office, or anything else? You're told it's going to be one price, and then all of a sudden something's not covered. You're thousands of dollars in debt that you did not know you were going to be, and you're having a serious conversation with your first husband.
Well, I have not been seriously in debt to at that point, but I have looked at some of those bills and I find myself to be a reasonably intelligent person, but not being able to decipher what I paid for what. So I have had those issues. And I did have a strange circumstance with my child putting a bead in her ear once and being charged for realizing I was charged for a surgical procedure as opposed to tweezers in the ear. It may have been the nose. I'm not sure. So I do on a smaller scale than what you started out with.
Oh, I'm sure we have lots of stories. I know I could tell you stories as we go through this particular show. This is going to be an interesting one. I can't wait to talk about the hospital system transparency pricing and why we all can opt to make a difference at this point. I'm Stephanie Coxon,
And I'm Kathy Anderson Martin.
and we are two women inspiring real life. So let's twirl. I'm super excited. We've got Dr. Chamini Wheeler back on our program. It's been a long time, but this lady has literally been at the forefront of just, breaking, I'm going to say breaking chains. And so, Dr. Wheeler, would you just give us a little bit of your background? There's so much there. Tell us what has happened in your life right now. Tell us who you are, and let's talk about why we all need to rally behind you.
Thank you so much for this opportunity to come before your show. I just have to, so I am a pediatrician. I worked in the peds ER, and I have to say that actually one of the most unique things I've been able to take out of noses and ears have been Barbie doll shoes.
Okay.
So,
So the bead
yeah,
wasn't anything spectacular.
no, so that was, it just made me smile and how creative you have to get. And I did not realize the hospital charged that as a surgical procedure. That's very
I,
interesting
well,
I
to
would,
know,
I
you
would,
I
know.
I would like to just say here, my son decided to put a Lego arm up his nose, and we did have to have that removed, but I went to urgent care and I was not charged a surgical procedure at
well,
urgent care.
this was in the pediatrician's office, and I shared
Oh.
that as a start. It was a year we switched to like a high deductible health insurance, so we became more aware of what we were being billed. In the past, we'd get our bill and just be like, whatever, because it went to insurance. So when I got this high bill for bead removal, I went in and asked, and they said, "Oh yeah, it was a coding error. Oh yeah, we coded it as a surgical procedure." So it was like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars versus the regular office fee.